Hello, good afternoon. It's a midweek day for me today. I'm at home today. I'm not going anywhere all day. I might make this into a 2-day. It depends if I end up filming enough. I don't want to just cram it full of stuff for the sake of it. If I'm just too busy, I'll finish it tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, I've been doing YouTube work at my desk all day since I got up, and I'm going to continue doing uni work at my desk all day. I'm not even going to play my flute today. I feel fatigued around the muscles of the mouth, basically, so I want to let them just have a bit of a rest today and then get back to it tomorrow. Now, if you're not a YouTube creator, you probably don't know about this, and if you are a YouTube creator, you probably do. So from May, there's going to be a little bit of a change to the way midroll ads work. Now, if you watch my channel a lot, you might have noticed that I don't run midroll ads on Planet Immo's videos for the first week. And then if they are over around 18 minutes, I will put one midroll in at around the 10 minutes mark, if they're a week old or more. So none of the new content has midrolls running in it. And yes, I don't make as much money, but for my artistic vision for this channel, that's what I want. I want people to be able to switch off from the real world, just get into a different zone for the duration of that video, and then boom, at the end of it, back they go to real life again. Shop with Immo, I don't feel like that. I don't feel the same way about that channel because it's retail anyway. So I don't think the ads are as out of place in that context. But anyway, at the moment, I've been inserting them manually into my older videos where I think there's a good break point. But what YouTube's going to do from May is it's going to put auto ones in as well, where there are manual ones, and I can manually override it on a video by video basis. Apparently, I don't think there's a bulk action way to do it. Pause the video. I've got an update about this. Actually, I have figured out how to do it as a bulk action. It was when I went on my phone app version as opposed to the desktop version, and then I found I could just disable the whole thing. So don't worry, going forward in May, my longer videos will still only have one ad placed, unless they're over 20 minutes, then I might sneak another one in somewhere. I've got a couple of thousand videos in my back catalogue, I do believe. You can of course get YouTube Premium, not sponsored. There's a YouTube Premium Lite come out which costs less than YouTube Premium, and you still get some ads, but I don't think they're video ads. I think they're like just like on the page, on the watch page, like still motion ones amongst the videos. So I think you get like the 2-dimensional non-motion ones, but not the video ones at the start, end or middle of the videos. I'd probably go for that if I was going to pay for it. Right, while I'm here and while I've got another one of those days where I'm just going to be doing stuff I don't want to film because it'll break up my concentration on it and you probably won't be that interested, I'm going to answer a question or two. So Lee has asked, do you play any other instrument beside the flute or songwriting? Well, I play tin whistle. I do gamelan at the moment at university, which is like metallophones tuned, and there's different shapes and sizes. If you've been watching my vlogs, you might get a little impression of what they look like and sound like. I mean, I've played the guitar in the past. Like if I'm making up chord progressions, I'll just get the guitar out, and I can, but I wouldn't want to perform on it. I know the concepts, but I don't have the muscle tone or the, you know, the muscle movement to do it at the moment, muscle memory, you know, no. I used to play soprano sax years ago. I can play a recorder a bit, but flute's my main one. I'd rather put all my eggs in one basket, really, because, you know, you have to practice for hours a day to be very good at things, and I'd rather really be very good at one thing rather than spread it across a lot of different ones. Although, you know, in a gig context, it does produce a nice variety for the audience if you can switch between instruments. So there's definitely pros and cons. But yeah, mainly flute really. I sing, of course. So I suppose I could say I play the flute, I play the tin whistle, I do gamelan, I sing. So yeah, it depends on your context. But I think I'm quite perfectionistic on the level, so I'd only really say that I play the flute, because although I can play the others, it's not at a very high level. So not high enough to say that I play it. Like with the whistle, I'll learn specific things and just do that. I'm much more versatile on my main instrument. Gosh, that was long-winded. It's voice over me again. I completely forgot to answer about songwriting. Well, I've done a bit in the past, but the kind of work that I tend to do, people just want to sing along with what they know. They don't want new material. So market forces have driven me out of songwriting, but I'm perfectly capable of it. I'm going to do a couple more questions that popped up on my community thread. I had one from Daniel who says, when you finish your new degree, are you planning a career in music? Well, I've already got a career in music and content creation, but the content creation is linked in with music. So I already have one. I'd like to continue doing what I'm doing and remain self-employed and add in more little projects. I don't think I want to take on a full-time job in music, like as an employee, because I'll lose my flexibility for content creation and doing the gigs that I already do with my existing band. Like, you have to be available, and if you're not available, it stuffs the whole the rest of the band up as well. Yeah, that's what I think I want to do, is just do more self-employed music work. And I'm really brushing up my music skills and going on beyond what I originally got from my initial degree. So I'm definitely loving it and glad I'm doing it. Retrohead, what is your favourite vlogging YouTuber? Oh, I can't have a favourite because everybody's got their own different qualities. The first YouTubers that got me into YouTubing were 8 Miles From Home channel, and they are currently in the Philippines, but they were moving to Portugal when I first came across them, and it was the first vlog that I ever saw, and I was instantly hooked. I liked their quiet style, their lack of background music. They're just very authentic, down to earth style, but also they were very cinematic, more so in those days than now. And it wasn't like a lot of vlogs they're very busy with a lot of background music and fancy transitions and speed ramping and in and out, zoom in, zoom out. It's like, it's very energetic editing, and although I edit my videos to, you know, within an inch of their lives, I think it doesn't come across. I think it looks normal and natural, which is the aim I'm going through. But theirs did. They've changed a little bit now. Sometimes they will put some music on and some fancy swirly whirly bits and drone shots and things like that, which makes me zone out, I've got to be honest, as a viewer, because suddenly it becomes a presentation and not a one-to-one. I feel like there's no barrier in a very realistic vlog. Like, I feel like there's less of a barrier between me and the person I'm watching, whereas when it's very well produced, like a television program or something, it feels like I am a viewer watching a presentation rather than it almost feeling like a two-way exchange, if you know what I mean. But anyway, they, on the whole, they are like that, and that's why I love them. But fair play to them doing their other styles as well, because they've got to grow their channel and explore and, you know, experiment. But anyway, those, I really enjoy watching the Ingham family. They're a completely different editing style. I like their energy and drive. I'm a bit of a sucker for nurturing youngsters. I'm excited by the way children perceive the world, and so yeah, I like all the interaction with the family vlog for that particular one. Just high energy, and they always make me feel uplifted mood-wise when I watch the Ingham family. I love Pippa from the Worm's Eye View channel because I relate to her so much. She's very human to me, you know. I feel like that's one of those two-way exchange things, you know, on the whole. I really relate to her and resonate with a lot of her views. We've met in real life and we got on like an absolute house on fire. Any other vloggers that I watch regularly? I like Just Steve, actually. He's very, very down to earth, very down to earth. He's got the same problem as me, actually. He started out as a full-on family vlogging channel. I mean, my family only ever had 2 in it, but then more and more of his youngsters have opted out of being on camera, and I had that issue with Izzy. She, you know, the channel was Imo and Izzy, and then she just said, I don't want to be in the vlogs anymore, so I had to pivot somewhat, and he's semi-pivoting because some of them are in and some of them aren't. But I know I always enjoy Steve's vlogs in the morning with a bit of breakfast, you know, starts me out with the day, very enjoyable. I think I better stop talking about YouTubers. Oh, Donetta, I enjoy Donetta as well. Donetta is the next person who left a question, the last one actually that I've got. Yeah, she's very down to earth. I enjoy her content. Home edder, like I was. I can always relate to that, yeah. I feel like I'd be good friends with Donetta if we met in real life, you know. I think that's a good indicator of whether you're gonna like a channel. A lot of it's just about the personality and whether you resonate with it or not. Gosh, this is long-winded. Anyway, Donetta, who's now, I think she's called Donetta Shawl. Sometimes I'm thinking, is it Donetta's haul? Because she often does a shopping haul. So it would be Donetta's haul, you see. If you're watching Donetta, that's, you can clear that one up. But I think Shawl is your surname. She says, what do you enjoy most about vlogging and your favourite piece of vlogging equipment you've ever bought? So my favourite piece of vlogging equipment is probably this Canon 90D and the specific lens I've got for it. Although it's an absolute swine in automatic focus. It makes noises, it goes zip, 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 like that. So I just have to use it in manual, so that's a bit of a bummer because it doesn't make it quick and easy to use, but it is my favourite to purchase, that particular combination. What do I enjoy most about vlogging? I enjoy the autonomy that I have artistically, although it is hard not to be dragged into market forces, but I set up a whole second channel for that. So yeah. Yeah, it's my own thing. I've got complete control over it. Nobody's telling me to tweak this, that or the other. You know, like if you're an employee or you've been commissioned to do something by somebody else, you've got to suit it to their tastes and their preferences, whereas I can do mine however I like. Nobody can take that off me. It's the one thing. And it's like creating an idyllic world out of all the highlights of your own world. And I watch back of my footage when I'm editing it, and I think, God, that was lovely. What a beautiful raindrop going down the window, or whatever it was. I captured those little elements of beauty throughout the day, or the thoughts I had, the things I learned. And when I'm editing it, it's just so therapeutic. It's like I'm consolidating all my own learning and highlights from that day, and then going on to grow from that. And I remember things that are in my vlogs that I would have otherwise, they would have been so ephemeral and they would have gone in the moment after they happened. But I feel like I learn and grow so much from making my own footage. And I don't know, it's such a creative thing to do. And every day I've worked on my channel, there's never a day I don't edit or film. And I just feel so rewarded with my creative outflow. I just feel so rewarded by the creative outflow. There's something really cathartic about it. Right, I have talked for long enough for now. I'm going to make myself a coffee, I'm going to get up at my desk, and I'm going to really crack on with music arranging work for uni, and I will speak to you next time I feel I've got something interesting to say or do. Okay, it's late afternoon, I haven't come up for air. I've suddenly realised I'm absolutely starving, can't be bothered to cook anything. No bread in the house, but I've realised that just a plain rolled up wrap isn't too bad, dipped in tinned soup. I've got tinned mushroom soup and yeast flakes on there at the moment. I think I'm going to put a little bit of cheese with it as well. Lunch continues to get stranger and stranger. We got chili infused cheddar there, it's Mexicana, and salad on the soup. I know, it's just one of those afternoons. I'm finally at this stage. It's late. I've been at it all day. It's taken me about 9 hours, I think. Did I start at 1 on the music stuff? Briefly stopped to scoff soup, didn't hang around, scoffed it, got back to work. I think I've done everything I need to do for now. We're gonna have a rehearsal tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be in this vlog or the next one, because I'm sure I haven't filmed very much today, because I've just been ploughing on with that. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I really like writing music and arranging parts. It is very fun, and I lose myself in it, and I lose all track of time. My voice is going a little bit, which is a bit annoying, so I was rather hoping to sing in tomorrow's rehearsal. Hopefully I can. Right, Izzy's done me a couple of chips in the Actifry. Not many, I don't think. It's the first time she's done it from scratch. She came and asked me what to do and couldn't believe how simple it was. It's not many, but I'm trying to cut down on carb anyway. Oh, that's all right. I think I might fry an egg or two, and something else, and just have a quick meal. Well, she did hers with chicken. Very simple tea for me coming up. Put a bit of basil on the tomatoes. When that's done, I'm going to reheat the potatoes as well. Well, it'll shrink down a bit, then I'll chuck the potatoes in. And then I'll turf it onto a plate and quickly fry an egg or two. And that'll be my dinner. Oh no, that was the worst egg flip in history. It's not broken though. Oh god, yeah. That's it. I'm sure it'll taste nice. Oh, I've got my wrong glasses on. It's the wrong glasses, Gromit. These are my reading glasses, and they're an old prescription as well. They don't even really work, but they seem to be the best ones I've got for staring at computer screens for some reason. Varifocals just, no, they give me a headache. Do you know what? I was going to make this into a 2-day vlog, and I put the footage on the timeline that I filmed today, and I was like, cool, blimey, I've actually filmed a vlog's worth, and I don't know how I've done it, because all I seem to have done all day is music arranging at my desk. I'm not going to edit this now, though. I'm going to edit this on the train tomorrow morning, because I've stared at a screen all day. Like, I was doing vlog work before I was doing the arranging work, so way more than is healthy, so no more editing for me today. But anyway, yeah, tomorrow should be quite an interesting day. It's a late-ish start, not until early afternoon for a lecture. Then I've got a rehearsal with that ensemble that I was doing all the arranging for today, and yeah, well, that'll be interesting to start putting things together. See if anyone's got any input into the arrangement, because, you know, I'm not completely wedded to the ones I've done. I've just done something to get people started, you know. If they want to change bits up, that's fine with me. So we'll see how that goes. I've booked the room for it, where the gamelan is. It's called the Octagon, and it's like a funny shape. So that'll be quite novel practicing in there, but there's a big grand piano in there, so hopefully the pianist will feel quite at home playing that. And then after that I've got the pop ensemble, pop music thingy, doing all the tech for that, and I think it's the last one where I'll be involved with the live setup. After that it's going to be recording studio stuff, so here you go, it'll be another thing ticked off the list for the year. But anyway, right, I shall catch you tomorrow in tomorrow's one. I think I need to chill out a bit before bed. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe to watch more videos from me, click on a playlist if you'd like to watch some more videos from me right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.